Hi guys, welcome back. I'm Maya with Simply Bloom. It is quite windy today. Today I am doing the part 2 of my series, Dirty Little Garden Secrets. If you don't know what that is, it's pretty much where I just take parts of my garden that I've been keeping a secret because they are so embarrassing. I've been not showing you guys my garden tours or just in my videos. I've been avoiding them because they have been so awful, so embarrassing, and so out of hand. So this is a video series that I started where I show you these secrets that I've been hiding from you, and I tackle them and make it so I'm no longer embarrassed with them. So I am standing right pretty much at the entrance of my driveway. People pull in, this is the first spot that they see. I planted it in a video earlier this spring. I showed you kind of cleaning it out, and I planted wave petunias, which in theory would have been beautiful. It was beautiful for a while, but things happened and it turned to a disaster. Now I did film this video the other day, so I'll be in different clothes. The kids were out playing with me, and I just decided instead of trying to talk over them having fun and playing, I figured I would just talk about it on a different day. So here we are. Now in this bed, like I mentioned, I planted wave petunias earlier this spring. Those have since died for the season. We've had several cold frosts, so those are done. I also had cosmos and other things, self-seed, and of course lots of weeds. I also have 2 creeping phlox, and I believe these are the emerald pink varieties. And then along the side, I also have a bunch of dianthus, just a pretty pink dianthus that does bloom a couple times a year. So I decided I want to kind of keep this triangle for annuals. That's normally what I plant in here. It's getting more and more shady because behind me I have a blue diamond spruce that I have. So as that's getting bigger, this bed is going to be pretty much full shade here in the next few years. But I figured that for some real good spring kapow, I have a bunch of bulbs. So I ended up putting 220 bulbs in the ground. I have a Giants mixed allium, which is a bunch of different allium varieties, big ones, different shades of purple, some whites. And then I'm also putting in a mix of 100 different types of daffodil bulbs. I don't know the varieties of any of these really, but I thought that that'd be so pretty. So I'm expecting the daffodils to come up and bloom first. They will naturalize, and then the alliums will be blooming once the daffodils are all done. So we're gonna get a couple different seasons of interest, early spring and then late spring. And then I figured once they were all done, I could plant it with annuals. So let me show you the process of me cleaning it out and then planting the bulbs. Okay, you guys, I am done. So as you saw, I went through and dug up the weeds, and as I was digging the weeds, I was kind of fluffing the soil with my shovel, and I was trying to figure out the best way to plant these bulbs. I ended up just taking the bulbs and kind of throwing them willy-nilly, letting them fall wherever they wanted to, and then right there I would plant them. Now I used a digging trowel, hand trowel, to plant them because, one, I do not have an auger. I know everyone in my last video where I planted bulbs, they said I needed a power planter auger. I 100% agree with you. However, I burned up my husband's drill. I got just a cheapy auger off of Amazon 2 years ago. I burned up my husband's drill. Sparks flew, smoke. It was bad. So he said I'm not allowed to use any of his drills for planting bulbs. So someday down the road, I do want to get a power planter auger, a whole set of augers actually, but I need one of those high powered DeWalt drills. So until then, I'd rather take that money for more plants and bulbs instead of investing it into a drill, although I know it will make my life easier. But that's why I used a hand trowel. Now, when I fluffed up the soil with the big digging shovel, it really made it easy to just put the trowel in, plop it up a little bit, stick the bulb in, recover. Very easy. Now, I did plant these bulbs a couple inches high. I should have done it probably about 2 inches deeper, but I had a reasoning for that. I have a bunch of sheep compost, so in the spring we're going to be renting a bobcat, and we are going to be adding at least 2 to 3 inches of sheep compost on top of this, so that will make up for the extra layer. So that is it for this video. Oh, and then also I didn't mulch it. So it's kind of like half a version of my Dirty Little Garden Secrets. It's not 100% complete because after we add the compost, then I'll be adding mulch on top. So it's like 3/4 of the way done, almost all the way done. But this definitely looks so much better and not quite as embarrassing when people pull into my driveway and see this for the very first thing that they see in my garden. But that is it. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.